Hi guys, it's Danae. I am here with another video for Vlogmas. In this one I'm going to talk about my favorite Christmas movies slash books slash just entertaining things to do. So most of the bulk of what I have are movies. So I will start with those. I kind of split it up into two categories, like comedy movies and like drama movies. I mean, I didn't include any of like the classic half-hour TV special ones because I just enjoy all of them. These are more like actual full-length movies. So we'll start with the comedies. First is obviously Home Alone. I just love this movie. It is probably one of my all-time favorites in general, let alone Christmas movies, so I love this one. Elf, because I mean, really, who doesn't love Elf? Just awesome. Love this movie. Love Will Ferrell. So that would have to be up there. And then the Santa Claus, the one with Tim Allen, that one is probably my third. These three would probably be my top three. But I also wanted to include this one because no one really talks about this one, and I own this one. I don't own the Santa Claus, but I own this one. It's called Christmas with the Cranks, and this one, it deserves to be in there too. It's pretty funny. It's Tim Allen and Jamie Lee Curtis, and their daughter goes away and she's not going to be around for Christmas, and so they decide to just not do Christmas that year and save the money and go on a trip. But like their neighborhood, like their neighbors get all mad at them and think they're being Scrooges, and like it just turns into this whole thing, and then the daughter ends up coming home last minute, so then they have to like put on Christmas. So just kind of one of those crazy ridiculous stories, but I really enjoy it. Okay, next, serious, or not serious, but like more drama movies. Top of the list is gonna have to be Love Actually. Oh my gosh, this movie, I didn't see it in theaters. I didn't really know what it was, or else I probably would have, but like my heart. Okay, so what are y'all's favorite storylines from this movie? Because I'd love to hear it. Mine is the little boy who has a crush on the American girl at school, and then the other one is Colin Firth's storyline. Where he falls in love with the girl, and she only speaks Portuguese and he only speaks English. So those are my two favorites, but I love the whole movie. Oh, it's so good. Okay. And then these next two are probably a tie, but they're in my top three. The Family Stone and The Holiday. They both just have really awesome casts. They're just really heartwarming stories. I don't want to call them dramas. These are both like rom-coms. I just didn't count them with like the typical like slapstick situational comedy movies. So yeah, these, I just love them both. I think Cameron Diaz does a great job in this one, and I love this, just the whole cast of this. There's like an awesome ensemble cast in this movie. So yeah, those are my top Christmas movies, and I try to watch them all every year. Okay, as far as books, one of them is going to have to be A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens. I don't read a lot of his books. Or I haven't read a lot of his books. I haven't actually physically read a copy of The Christmas Carol, but I've listened to it on audiobook. And so I know you've probably seen versions of the movie, and some of the versions of the movie are awesome, but I would really recommend reading it because it's a classic for a reason. It's so good. But I don't have a hard copy of it to show you, but it's easy to get a hold of. It's everywhere. The other one I have is My True Love Gave to Me. This is like a compilation of short stories. There's 12 stories by a whole bunch of different YA authors. I haven't actually read the whole thing. I read about 6 of them last year, and I am hoping to read the other ones this year, and then maybe hopefully get a chance to reread the ones that I didn't get to last year. Or reread the ones I read last year, plus read all the ones I haven't read. That's what I mean. Yeah, so I really like this. I really like the stories I've read in this, and I just love the idea. I mean, they're all short enough that you could read one a night for 12 nights leading up to Christmas. Yeah, I also have a book called The Autobiography of Santa Claus that looks really cute. It's probably super cheesy, but It looks good, but I haven't read it, so I don't want to put that in my favorites, but that's another option. And there's a bunch of other books that could go for Christmas, but those are just two of the ones that I really enjoy. And lastly is the Nutcracker. There are film versions of this. There is, I think, like an ice skating version that like is floating around. There is a film version of the New York City Ballet doing it from like the 90s with Macaulay Culkin as the Nutcracker Prince. And also pretty much in any city there is some form of a ballet studio or ballet company putting it on. And for me it just like is so holiday-ish. It's just so Christmassy to go see the Nutcracker. I mean, I love the ballet, and so I would go see any ballet, but it's just so accessible to see the Nutcracker. Where I am, there's not very many other versions of other ballets that are done by a good company. They're all local ballet schools, which are great, but you know, you're not getting a professional performance. But Nutcrackers, a lot of times companies will travel, and so it's a lot more accessible. And also, the Nutcracker is how most makes up like over 50% of revenue for most ballet companies. Even like for that month or so, it makes up so much of the money for them to do other things. And so supporting a local ballet company and seeing the Nutcracker is awesome. You're helping them to bring the arts to other things by seeing the Nutcracker. And it's just a really fun holiday tradition, so that's my little plug for the arts. For the Nutcracker, I just love the story. It's so much fun, and I feel like even if you're not one to really enjoy ballet, it's very entertaining and very Christmassy, and it's just fun and bright and happy dancing. There's not like a real complicated story to follow. Most people know the story, so you can just watch it and not feel lost or anything like that. So yeah, I hope you are able to enjoy some of these movies or books or plays this holiday season. Let me know what your favorites are. I'd love to hear them if there's some that I'm leaving out that you enjoy as well. I'd love to know about it so I could watch them too. So I hope you're enjoying Vlogmas so far. Give this video a thumbs up if you are. Be sure to click subscribe. It like totally makes my day when I get that email from YouTube saying I have new people subscribed. So yeah, so do that, and I will see you next week for the third week of Vlogmas. Bye!